Hey y'all, it's your girl Tori Live, and I'm here to give you some very unpopular news. It is gonna get hard, baby. Nobody wants to hear that, but that is the harsh truth, the very, very hard reality of life. It is going to get hard. Whether you work a job, whether you're an entrepreneur, whether you're single, whether you're married, whether you have children, whatever, you starting over in a new place, you starting a new business, it's gonna get hard. But I want to take this moment to implore you, to encourage you to choose your heart. There's a lot of things that we do, just day-to-day things that we do, and we hate these things. We don't want to do these things. Now, everything that you do is not going to be something that you desire to do, that you want to do. Life is not about roses and butterflies. But what I will say to you is to choose your heart. It's hard to run a business. It's hard to work a job. But you get to choose. You get to decide what it is that makes your soul sing, right? If you want to you want to start a construction business, right? And right now you work for a construction business. I mean, you're going to have to do the work to create the momentum. You're going to have to do the work to build the company up to like where it needs to be sustainable and all that. You might even take some L's. You know how many businesses started and then stopped and then started later, and then, things happen, but that's what I'm talking about. That's just a part of your heart. You just got to keep pushing though. Like, you got to make a decision. Do I want to suffer and struggle for these people, or do I want to try it on my own? Do I want to suffer and struggle with somebody who is making me unhappy, right? This is speaking to the relationship factor, right? Do I want to struggle and suffer with someone that is making me genuinely unhappy and I know they don't really mean me no good? Or do I want to, take my life back, take my freedom back? A lot of people, they suffer in silence in relationships that have expired, that probably were never supposed to be in the beginning, but they just stay there because they feel like that's what they need to do, or they have a child with this person, or whatever the circumstances are. They stay and they stay stuck in abuse, in depression, in hurt feelings, in emotional turmoil, all that, because they just feel like there's no way out, right? There are people who, you might be a people pleaser, right? And you can stay in limbo trying to please people who, you damned if you do, you damned if you don't. Or you can get free from that and decide that you want to live your own life of happiness. You want to be free from the clutches of worrying about what someone has to say about you. Those are 3 scenarios that I just gave you right there. The life of an entrepreneur, the life of leaving an abusive relationship, and the life of, that last one. But anyway, you get what I'm saying. That is 3 scenarios right there to let you know that the transition is going to be hard. Oh, the people pleasing, that was the last one. You need to understand it's going to be hard, but you have to choose the hard that best suits you. You have to choose the hard that makes sense in your life, makes sense in your mind. If it's causing you stress, if it's causing you anxiety, if it's causing you to doubt yourself, if it's causing you not to love your life, this life is a gift. Nobody's life is perfect. Even the people who got all the money and got all the things, like the celebrities, like they going through stuff too. No one's life is perfect, right? Hard but, right there. But you get the choice to choose how you want to live your life. No one's life is easy, but you should not hate your life. You should not wake up, wishing for Friday, because essentially you are wishing your life away. You should not wake up depressed that you got to go do something that you don't want to do, because that's not it. You shouldn't wake up and be with somebody who you don't feel happy. You don't feel free when you're with this person. What's the point in being in a relationship? What's the point of that if you're in that situation and it's less of a partnership and more of a task? No. So I'm giving you all these 3 different scenarios. I'm giving you all this stuff to chew on, because in reality, all of these things are things that I've went through, and all of these things are something that somebody out there can relate to. But I want to give you the ammo today so that you go forward and that you choose your hard. It's hard to stay, it's hard to go. But which one is going to benefit you more in the long run? It's hard to start, it's hard to stay stagnant. But which one is going to benefit you in the long run? You got to choose for yourself. Like, choose ye this day. Real talk. Choose ye this day which way you want to go with your life. Because you only get one of these things. So you really get to choose, right? You get to co-author, curate your life with God, with the Creator, right? Life is being given to you by God. But it's up to you what you do with it. You are a co-creator in what you see, based on what you believe, what you say, and what actions you take. So it's hard, and it's going to get harder no matter which choice you make. But you have to choose your heart. Yeah. Go with God. Peace.